You must give me a momento because I believe the kitty cat needs some food. Yeah, give me a sec. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening.
Good evening, everybody. How are we today?
Is that what you wanted? Is that what you wanted? Huh? Yeah.
Democrats have an evil plan. Do they? Yes. They're very evil.
Tell them what we're talking about, Joe.
We're talking about the Democrats' evil plan
Yeah.
that was manifested in this last shooting. Also, I have a little bit of information on some footprints they found in the mud in this lake in the middle of the desert. So I'll tell you guys a little bit about that.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, be cool.
Yeah, you said it was in India, but it's
Yeah,
not,
I
right?
did. I made that mistake. It's not.
That's all right.
It's
But
yeah.
you just barely looked at it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's been a day. It's been a day. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't even know what we're doing. What are we doing, Joe?
We're doing
Let's
everything.
see.
We're
Is
all
everybody
over
on
the
with
damn
us?
place.
Good evening.
So much stuff is happening. Oh,
Well, yeah, we're trying to keep up.
look.
I mean, you found
Yep.
that out 2 hours ago, so we were like, okay, we're trying to go live absolutely on Sunday and Tuesday nights.
Right. So we have Joseph in the chat, Mama Helen, Dwayne Wireman. So far, those are
Dwayne's
guys
in
that
there.
have
Hey,
said
Dwayne.
something. So hello, everybody.
Good evening, Mama. Good evening. Who else? Joseph. Good evening.
Joseph.
Dwayne.
Yeah.
Here, let me see if I could get my phone. Hold on. I really got to change my phone. I had my new phone for like 4 months now.
They're saying there's feedback.
Is there?
Yeah. Is it on me? Because I can hear me echoing too.
Yeah, let us know. Is it me or is it...
There. I think it's better. Oh, all right.
See, I told you were having problems with that. Because we can hear everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I have my setting on something new. Guys, let me know if it's me. You should be able to hear me snap. Because I often do weird shit, and I wanted you to be able to hear my weird voices and my little drum solos. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I could always... I can't be too loud anyhow. John's asleep, so... He says there's no... You're getting feedback, Joe. Joe, aren't you looking at your own phone?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, I echo.
Alright, get out and come back and see what happens.
Let's check.
Yeah, your Joe is echoing. This time the echo isn't drug induced, Dwayne. I miss your humor, dude. You're back in mega funk, Dwayne. You know, you can always come in and say hello. I get mad at people, and because I always think people could do better for themselves, including myself. I get mad at myself a lot. I don't like using that word mad because it's like foaming at the mouth mad. Hello, fake Joe.
Hello.
Hello. We should have done
Oh, well.
that. We should have put AOC in that one. The AOC Lost in Space. So something amazing happened that we found out today, Joseph, about the shooter.
Yeah.
We found this out a couple hours ago. You know, I don't read the news, but luckily Joe gets things and he watches it. I have no time. My freaking Facebook is
I don't
blowing
have
up.
either.
People hate me, and I love it because I don't care. I know I'm helping. I know that a few key words are going to sit in those people's head. What the hell was this girl talking about? About Erica Kirk. So they don't have heart attacks when they find out I'm fucking right. Correct, Mama? I mean, I've been doing this. I told John, I told him this. Joe and I do this. We don't make money. I don't do any kind of advertisement. I spend almost all day working on a couple of different sites, doing different things, changing things up. And we're doing it because we love humanity. Where we go one, we go all. It has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do. So, people that are making fun of me. It was so funny. One kid took a picture of me in my mid-40s, like early to mid-40s or something. And yeah, I was a little style. I go through that. I gain weight. I gain 20 pounds and I lose it. Like, it's nothing for... It's just something I do. It's slow, so I hope it doesn't kill my heart. But now I'm doing things a little better. I'm getting older. So he took this picture of me and he's comparing me to Erica Kirk. Because 100 people, 100 comments, only a couple of people, obviously aside from Joe and Helen and whoever else, William Black stuck up for me, cursed me out, said, how are you my friend? Didn't look me up, didn't research that I'm MAGA. This is before I put up a conspiracy, it's like the same banner we have in Liberally Challenged, just a little better. And so now they know it's MAGA conspiracies. Guys, I'm not against MAGA. None of us are against MAGA. None of us are against Trump. But when we're trying to tell you that this is all a CIA plan, this is all a Q plan, this is all... I mean, people think all different things. Conspiracists themselves, too. Like, I just say it's all Q. It's all military. They're all actors and actresses. What's wrong with that? Why am I... Nobody asks. I had maybe 3 people. And one person shocked me because I said, and try to find a picture of her with her shoulders exposed. I did put that on top. And one person said, well, I guess you didn't look at her wedding dress. Yes. Apparently there's one distant picture of her and Charlie standing together with a shoulderless wedding dress. But it does look like she has white tan lines. But the thing is, they may have not have thought of it at that time. That, holy shit, we can't show right away that that was a man and this is a woman. I don't make excuses. It fits. Oh, you see? Is that Kona?
Mm-mm.
TV. It's the TV. See, I'm telling you, we're hearing your background. Can you tell her to turn it down? Yeah, it's, I don't know. We keep trying to play around with different...
Is it better?
Yeah, it's loud.
How's that?
Yeah, I think that's better. Nope, could still hear it. No, could still hear it, Joe. Why was Erica Kirk there? Now, I know I brought this up on the last live. But people, and I couldn't believe it. I don't think they were all Democrats. I think they were MAGA too. And there's a lot of MAGA that is sick of Erica Kirk. Erica Kirk, Erica Kirk. She's shoving in her face, Erica Kirk. Well, they're doing it for a reason, stupids. All right? This woman should be home with her children, not at some prestigious event.
Right.
Fuck you.
Right.
Do you guys go to a prestigious event every now and then?
Nope.
Never. So why the fuck should she? She lost her husband, stayed the fuck home. Now, any mother would, but not Erica. But, you know, but MAGA are so stupid, some of them. They fall for this bitty act.
Well, let me say something about that. I think what it is I think there's Democrats that are interjecting some bad stuff into our truths.
No.
And they're lying because, like, what they do with the pervert thing, they're calling Trump pedophile. Yet we found out that they were themselves the perverts and the pedophiles.
Yeah, but they're all taken care of, Joe. They're all gone. We're watching a movie. The Iran thing happened 4 or 5 years ago. Everything is backed up. We are safer than ever. Ever in our whole existence. I cannot define that any better. And I'm like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, you know, people are like, oh, you know, Trump, but which Trump? Which Trump got shot? Because I could show you 6 of them. I have.
I don't think it's the real one.
You know what? Let me show you something right now. I found, because, you know, I like to dig through shit.
Yeah, remember Trump. Remember Trump did say that I have to go in hiding. They're after me. Remember that during his first administration.
As day, I kept repeating it, and nobody. I don't understand.
I think he might be in Cheyenne Mountain. That is a NORAD base.
What I said. Isn't that what I said?
Yeah.
Like
Colorado. It's very secure.
That's not the guy I remember. And I mean this.
It's so weird.
I've never agreed with him, but I'm a shallow person, so is he. So I always kind of liked him. You know, Irish guy, throw his arm around you. How you doing, buddy? You know, rub your chest. Maybe he sniffed me. I don't care. I like sniffing. And that's just not the guy on TV at all. Like, at all. If I was a conspiracy nut, I would think he was a body double because it's that different. So.
Yeah. Now, Tucker says it. Everybody fucking says it. What happened to this? This is old, guys. I don't even know. This is when I started this shit. And Joe and I just recently found out it was years ago. We're going on 4 years we've been doing this. Not going live, really, but I would do a lot of videos like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And, I mean, I also remember him talking about Russia, and I was so upset with what Tucker said. And people are like, but it's Tucker. Well, it's Erica. Stupids. How stupid are you, my friends? Come on. Of course, I'm not talking about you guys in the group. You guys are more awake than, like, I mean, I love my friends. Thank God you're with me.
Yeah.
Thank Yahshua.
Am I still echoing?
Yahweh. Huh?
Am I still echoing?
I don't think so.
Because I can't turn off my echo. I've tried. I don't know where it's coming from. But anyways, Mama Helen says she's been gallivanting all over the place since Charlie's gone. And Joe, you still got an echo. He didn't have his body armor on that night either. No, he didn't. You're right. They said he did not have it on. And it took him a while. It would look like they were confused standing all around the president instead of getting him the hell out of there. And she said, Melania said that they actually fell. And President Trump is a little bit too old to be falling. So she's going to fire him.
It wasn't Trump.
Yeah,
Okay,
right. But
guys?
still.
I know, but it's also not an 80-year-old man.
Right.
And of course he's going to... Oh, he didn't have his armor on? Then how was he that big? He was as big as he normally is. I only saw the video once, and I could tell from his backside. Don't fuck with me. My fucking photographic memory. And it's not me, people. It's us. We're all one collectively. Remember what I used to call the group? You forgot again, I bet. Collective mind, because that's exactly what we are. Where we go one, we go all. There's a couple of things I want to show you guys tonight. It's just going to blow your mind. Like, how is this possible, some of this shit?
Right. Don't start fighting, man. We can't stop fighting. Just remember, we're all in the same thing.
That's the thing. They have to... How come Mega won't do their research? How come Mega won't do their research?
There's some that do and some that don't.
Huh?
There's some that do and some that will not. Just like the freaking idiot Democrats, they're barking up wrong trees and they never do any research, except for listen to the news and the news lies.
A fatter actor, maybe Mama, maybe. Okay, yeah, I agree, Joe. Okay,
yeah.
Joe, you have external speakers on? Do you have your speakers on? The speakers should be the same because we're going through Zoom, so the speakers should be the same in the computer as it is for.
Oops.
Zoom.
Video.
Good evening, Laurie. Good evening, friends. I'm so glad you're here. We're going to read some comments off if Joe stops echoing.
What about that? No.
Do you hear it? Do you hear yourself?
Yeah,
echoing?
I do. Trying to. Where's the video?
Can't you get off your headphones? What do you mean no?
Hold on. I
All
don't
right.
like to.
Well, let me continue while he's doing all that. Let me show you a couple of things. I wanted to mention Joe has some really interesting stuff. I wanted to go over what happened with. Wait, did you put it in Liberally Challenged? You did, right? The link to
Yeah.
the shooting.
Mm-hmm.
We want to go over that because apparently he was a gun for hire from the likes of Nancy Pelosi, Newscomb. Who else was involved, Joe? Oh, he's too busy right now. But you can
How's
see
that?
where
Oh,
you still hear it, then they're going to still hear it. I don't hear it.
so weird.
Let me see. There's nothing I can do.
I have changed all the microphone settings and it still does the same thing.
And you can't.
Sorry, guy.
You went out and came back in. Is your phone on? Something else? Like, I don't know. That can't be. I would hear it.
How's that? Well,
Oh my goodness. And you can't get off your headphones?
I did take them off. You still heard the echo. Okay. Sorry, guys. I apologize for that. We'll figure it out.
All right, take your time. Let me continue with whatever the hell I have, which I don't even know what I have, guys. I'm such a wreck. Just trying to change things up and doing stuff. And I want to show you guys this. I know I have a lot of shit on my plate. Well, this is interesting. I love this. This is my cup of tea, ladies and germs. And Mama, I found your shirt. I have it upstairs, and I'm going to wear it next time. I wanted to give it it needed to be in the dryer. So John said he would do it for me. But it's so cold in here, so. But that is the prisoner. That is the Q sign. And I think you're right, Mama. I think it was a fatter.
Oh, hey, Jay.
Would make sense. Yeah, Jay's the one telling you.
Nell Johnson.
Yeah, that's Lori. This I thought was funny. I'm gonna post this later. I know, right?
I'm terrible with names. Kamala Harris, 2 there. Kamala Harris, 2 there. Were 5 Pelosi, Newscomb, Harris, and 2 others. I saw that article.
Well, if you're echoing, maybe you shouldn't say it. Kamala Harris 2. There were 5. Pelosi, Newscomb, Harris, and 2 others I saw in that article. Thank you, Mama Helen.
Yeah.
It's okay, Joe, just saying Sunday at Liberally
Sunday at Liberally Challenge.
I wonder if it's me. I wonder if you're getting the feedback because I changed.
Yeah, maybe so. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out.
All right. What was I going for now? Oh, this. I found this extraordinarily interesting, but then, this is my forte.
That's my brother.
Mind reading that for me for a second, brother?
Article Japan, ancient Japan. Sorry.
Yeah.
This is the pic from the Horyuji Temple Nara. This temple was completed in 607 AD. The pic shows a statue of a reptilian-looking creature sitting in a folded leg position. The temple was made to depict the healing power of Buddha, but why a reptilian? Because it was probably was a true reptilian then.
I believe so too. Because look at the Egyptian, some of the Egyptian etchings of animal heads on bodies. This has like a normal body with an animal head. Now this is like a precursor to another thing I'm working on. I have this whole big cannibalism thing set up, but I'm not going to do that tonight. I really have to pick a day that I'm in that kind of mood, because it's a tough one. And this one is going to be about bells, believe it or not. Now, this may have been a good reptilian. There were good reptilians. This is a conspiracy, guys. Do I believe it? Yes, there's too much proof. I mean, who did this and why? Why would they do that? That is obviously non-human. And the fact that lots of cultures imitate making their heads big or their necks long. Like some of the creatures mentioned in the Bible even. It makes you wonder. Now, the reason it has to deal with bells, because this is a good guy. But the bad guys, including some of the good guys too, I suppose, look at this, it's female, it looks like, because it got boobs, maybe? Does that look like boobs to you guys? I don't know.
Could be.
These Vril are the bad guys. Now, they're come in different sizes. Like Kissinger, supposedly, and maybe Hillary Clinton, supposedly owned Vrils that were 3 feet. They were only 3 feet tall. They would do what they had bad teeth and whatnot, but they would do whatever they said. Now, do I believe this? I really don't know. Do they still exist? Who the fuck knows? We don't know what 70% of the ocean life is. So you tell me, guys. Really,
what is underground? What is in that cave? That the one in Missouri that they drove that semis into? What's in there?
That's all there is. That's what everything is made of, is caves and rocks. And I mean, come on. People that, like me, that grew up in the city, we have to be blind. We're probably blinded, and that's why there's more libtards. Thankfully, I was brought up in the country, too, I guess. I don't know. Well, my mother was born in the farm. So, it goes on, and I had mentioned it in the last live, or the live before, that there used to be a lot of belfry towers, and there used to be a lot of bells playing, and that churches would probably do it in some kind of rhythmic form, and bells helped control energy and waters and healing and a bunch of shit. And what I just learned, because little things are coming out, especially a lot of Tesla notes. And believe you me, we're going to go over some fine-ass Tesla energy. Because we own it, by the way. That's who Tesla is, the original Tesla. This guy's an actor. Okay? The original Tesla was one of them. The original
Tesla was an inventor.
Yeah, I'm talking about Elon Musk.
Yeah, Elon Musk. He just made
took over
Tesla.
Tesla's name. And I always wondered, well, how is that possible? And it was late. It was early, I should say. I think it was in the late 90s or early 2000s. I told you they had control then. This is us. We own Tesla. He doesn't own shit. That guy was a bad dude. He was a bad dude. He was taken out. His mother was Illuminati. He was Illuminati. And all poor 11 of his children, or 12 or whatever, all Illuminati except for the ones under 18, which I guess they're going to do something different for. Just like they did for Obama's kids. And we just saw, before I move on, that didn't Nick Shirley find out that Malia Obama said that they're not Obama's kids?
Mm-hmm.
It's an article. I put up the article. I didn't get to read it all. I didn't.
And then supposedly the youngest daughter got freaked out and she split.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you did read it?
What's his name? That Nick Shirley guy supposedly had some kind of an interview with that Malia, whatever her name is.
Malia.
She didn't know who he was, and he got her to spill the beans that she grew up in a fake family.
You see, it's all fake. That's all fake.
It is. We already knew this.
He's a young, cute guy who probably got promoted really fast because he was smart and strong and witted.
Yeah.
And a good
Let me
actor.
read these real quick.
Yes, sir.
Lori said, "Yikes!" Oh, Who's that? User QX3? Was that Jay?
Yeah.
He said, try Hopi Legend of Ant People or the Kicking Rabbit and Blood Clot Boy.
Yes.
I haven't heard that.
We
I'll
have
look
gone
that
over
up.
some of the Hopi caves, yeah.
Yeah, I'll look that up. And then Joseph said, used to be a truckload of bottled water I delivered back in the 90s. What's that?
Yep.
Bottled water?
I'm not sure. Did
And
we
then-
mention something?
Yeah, I think we did. And then Jay goes on to say the caves outside of Carthage, Missouri. Oh, yeah. It has craft cheese being aged, MRE storage, tea ration storage,
Right.
Tyson frozen storage. Oh,
Oh, come on. It's
Mama
gotta be
Helen.
gone. Look, RFK isn't
Yeah.
just sitting on his ass. He got rid of aluminum and mercury and fluoride and dyes and all this crap.
yeah.
Meaning, like, when
Yeah.
you eat, I have the weirdest allergies. I am allergic to that orange 2 dye. And it was my girlfriend that told me, and I was like, oh, really? I think it was during the live she told me. And I was like, get real. And it was. And I have some other allergy where I get these little bumps on my fingers, and I haven't figured out what that is yet. It might be some of the same allergies. A lot of people have allergies to fruit and soy and whatever else.
Mhm.
But I'm allergic
Shellfish,
to
like me.
You're allergic to shellfish, right? Strawberry. I'm allergic to like everything except for like the good stuff, actually. So I'm happy with that. Like, who wants to be near mold? Who wants to
I
be near
mean-
cockroach? I'm allergic to cockroaches. Don't ask. I don't know that they study for this shit. I'm like,
Hey,
really?
never step on a cockroach. Never ever step on a cockroach. Do you know why?
Why?
They carry their eggs on their back, and you can't squish and kill the eggs, and they stick to your feet. Then when you walk in, like wherever you walk, you spread the eggs. So
I
don't
have no
kill
fear
them.
of any bugs, but roaches,
Yeah.
I'd prefer
Yeah.
not. Thanks, but I won't kill them. I don't kill anything. I'll shoo it out. I'll get it out. But with the cat here, you don't even. Every now and
Not
then
me.
you find something like a leg or something.
Not me. I'm killing it. It's a bug. I'm killing it. I'm sorry.
What?
It's a bug. I'm killing it.
Oh no, I won't kill I don't kill anything. I just don't. If I can.
I don't like spiders and
Sometimes
snakes.
Mosquitoes I'll kill, but anything that carries blood is probably
Yeah.
better off dead anyhow. But
Well, when I first
Mosquitoes
moved
are
into
probably
this
the only
house, there was a big old snake coming at my back door, and that freaked me out pretty bad. I killed that.
well,
It turned out to be just a king snake, but it was huge. It was freaking big.
Well, they can suffocate you and stuff, right? So,
I
all right, let's
don't
get back
think
to
I-
this for a second. Let's get back to this for
Okay.
a second. So I could get it off, right? I'm gonna talk about belts.
Thank you, Chris. Chris says I sound like a trucker on the
Yeah,
CB.
yeah.
Hey,
Is
you.
it Chris better?
10-4, big trucker.
Hey, Chris. Good evening, everyone.
I did try a little bit.
Yeah, you did. You did.
For a
Reb
year.
did. Jerry did. You all truckers.
I did a lot
All
of.
vets too. All right, so Haruji, Temple of Nara. I really think that they suggest, that these. Let me get back to what I was saying. That these lizards come in different size. The trill, not trill. And like I said, Hillary and Henry had like two little ones. They were 3 feet tall. Then there's like the regular size, 5, 6, 7 feet, and then there's like 8 to 12 feet tall ones. Now, what we had to keep them away and to know, because they were shapeshifters, I think the bigger ones, not necessarily the smaller ones. I'm not sure. This is a story I heard long ago that I'm doing research on again, because much more drips and drabs of information are coming out. But they say that the bells used to tell us if something around was shape-shifting. Like, think of Odo from Deep Space Nine. You want to read there's so many comments.
Yeah. After Chris said I sounded like a CB, my trucker on the CB.
Yeah.
He left. And then Jay said, snake is delicious with fries
I
and a
had
side of
no,
ketchup.
no.
I
Tried
have
it.
had snake. I've had
So have I.
rattlesnake. It does taste like chicken.
No,
It is
no, it
pretty
did
good.
not. No,
Yeah.
nope.
It did to me. We ate it at my brother's house on the other side of the mountain when he lived there. Killed them all the time. We ate them all the time. We were drinking beer and eating
Oh,
snake.
would you stop? Move on. You.
It was fun, man.
Would you share the article, please?
Yeah.
Can you share the article? Because I want to get something.
Which article? The one about
Yeah, yeah. Because I think we should go through it a little bit. I mean, this is very important, isn't it? But guys, it's the awakening. It has to end. Mama Helen, we're all been saying it. Like I've been telling you, people have been saying it from all. I know, like, I mean, conspiracists are weird. They're all divided. There are Tartaria conspiracists. There are starseed conspiracists. They're all different types of conspiracists. I try to like round it up, like flat earther conspiracists. Patch and Reb and Helen, we're all kind of round this kind of stuff up. Like Helen wouldn't bother with the flat earth. I don't blame her. Who cares? But Patch and Dana are on top of it. So what are we gonna do? That's how it is. Yes, share that. Oh yeah, I want to do the Prince. I want to talk about Prince. And maybe Robin. Guys, Robin Williams played Mork, who was like a baby, right? Didn't he come from an egg? I mean, I remember the show.
yeah, he did, as a matter of fact.
Right?
As a matter
He
of
was
fact,
like
yeah.
a child, a big child in a onesie. Then, later on, they made him into Mrs. Doubtfire. But for some reason, he stuck with Chris Reeve, one of his good friends, and did not enter the satanic world. They got married, had their own kids, but they knew. They knew what was going on. It was painful for them. Michael Landon, I guarantee Michael Landon too. Patrick Swayze. That's when the colon cancer and all those, what's the other one? Prostate cancers. That's when all that shit started coming out, didn't it?
Yeah. Which article did you want?
Anxiety. I'm sorry, did you share?
Which article did you want? We got quite a few.
Which one did you want to go? Don't you want to go over the shooting? The shooter?
Yeah. There's three of them.
If Hillary is a shapeshifter, why did she not choose a more appealing shape?
Exactly. There you go, man.
That's from Jay. Sundays is my best day to drop in. So it's your Sunday.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is also Joe's Sunday, because Joe only has Sunday and Tuesday. So his Sunday would be Saturday and Tuesday would be Sunday. I don't know. I'll just agree with you. I'm glad though, Dwayne, and you could come on live, Dwayne. You know, it's the same. It's the same phone number. It's always been. I've never changed it. That's how much I trust you guys. Even the people that have left, come back, left. I have never changed it. I don't even think the password changed. But I wouldn't deny anybody. I don't.
See, look at this. Look at this. 300 posts. The very next day, calling this the shooting staged. What do you guys think? I totally think it was staged. It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
The chaos scene. He was left. Trump was left on the dais, and Vance was taken off. Right. I mean, immediately, boom, he's gone.
Yeah.
Trump's left on the stage. Both Melania and Trump fall down. And it took them too long to get him off the stage. So, I think stage. Look at this.
Melania has been brilliant lately. Can we agree on this? I mean, she went from her
Yes.
movie. She went from her movie. Didn't she say something about Kimmel today?
Yeah,
After
she
this
thinks that
article-
he should be fired.
There was something else you said. It was really elegant the way she put it. So maybe
Yeah.
we'll find that. I don't know if you have.
I
you
do have it. Yeah, I
please
have
read
that.
Yeah, please read that. because
She said Kimmel's hateful and violent rhetoric is intended to divide our country. His monologue about my family isn't comedy. His words are corrosive and deepens the political sickness within America. People like Kimmel shouldn't have the opportunity to enter our homes each evening to spread hate. A coward, Kimmel hides behind ABC because he knows the network will keep running cover to protect him.
I don't think so.
Enough is enough. It's time for ABC to take a stand. How many times will ABC's leadership enable Kimmel's atrocious behavior at the expense of our community? But it's not only ABC, it's all of them.
Of
They're
course it
all
is,
in
but-
cahoots,
but
and they're
who
just
did
trying
you
to
think was
destroy
the
him.
worst one, Joe? Who's the worst one?
NBC, because they started it.
Started what?
They're the ones that they started all this shit by exposing, by saying Trump said grab him by the pussy.
Did it? Was it NBC?
That was NBC.
Okay, if you say so.
I believe that. I remember
it doesn't
that
matter
one. Yeah.
because it's the empire. It's all one. They're all one
Mm-hmm.
people. Dana would say it. I can't remember the man's name, but they're like, oh, they just take that information from this one guy and it goes down and in that order, and they all get the same shit that they speak about, but just differently. They tweak it, and it's true. The media are parroting each other.
Yeah, they're egging it on. They're throwing lies all over the place, saying that we're the ones doing exactly what they're doing. They remember they have the airways right now, and so their lies spread a little bit easier than our truths.
Right.
Because people would rather believe a lie than the truth, believe it or not. Because a lie is more
Settling.
exciting
Easy.
than the truth.
Exciting.
Yeah.
I agree with that. It was all bullshit. No running.
Yeah.
All half of them kept eating and drinking. Yeah.
And then they
When I
found
saw
out. Go ahead. Sorry.
When I saw the guys running, and I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? What the fuck are they doing? How did they come from the other end of this? I was like, what the fuck is this? All right, now I've seen it in action. I've seen fucking New York police in front of my own eyes dozens of times. They're not as bad as these guys. Now, another thing, Secret Service, they used to almost always be vets.
You fucked up.
These people can't even hold a gun. It's not fucked up, Joe. It's bullshit. It's an act.
It is.
That wasn't even
There's
the real
something
Trump.
wrong.
That wasn't even. There's about 5 Trumps, maybe 6.
Yeah, I know that.
People say 6. I see 5, and 2 I haven't seen in a while. But this one, I only got a slight look at him. But it's funny. You're right, Mama. You're right, because he had a skinnier face. This was not our Trump guys. He had a skinnier face here, and then his cheeks were fat, and they were. And I'm telling you, I only saw him for like 2 seconds, but that's my brain. You gotta trust it. So you're right, Mama. He was fatty. He was not the real Trump. Well, we only see the real Trump a handful of times. He's in hiding. Maybe not much anymore, but he still has to be. He ain't going to know. All right, he hasn't been there for 5-6 years. I think 6 times, right? He hasn't 5 times. So hey, why not this one? And this one he gets shot at the conference. Come on. Same with not wearing. He doesn't wear mega hats to rallies all the time. Like hardly ever. I think I've only seen him do it one time. But the time in Butler. Okay, and also in Butler, and I'll say it again and again. If any of you have ever gone to Bubblefuck, Pennsylvania, there's trees and trees and trees and trees and nothing else. Why pick a place with a roof?
That was a setup like a motherfucker.
So stupid.
Come on.
No, but it's all fake.
Yes.
It's a movie. It's trying to wake these slow asses up, and I'm telling you, most conspiracists are getting exhausted. We're fatigued from MAGA not waking up, because at least if most of MAGA woke up, we wouldn't have this problem. Now, MAGA, a lot of them know about the sex trafficking, the pedophilia, but they can't seem to get past that into the satanic realm. That's why I also had that. It was I think I put it as a vote, or the NWO Satanists, the NWO.
Yeah.
OWN,
Satanists like their freedom too.
Huh?
Satanists like their freedom too, because if they're controlled, they're not going to be able to practice their Satanism. So they like their freedom too.
It was it had to been about 10, 11 years ago when I read that Satanists, their temples are now taxed. I was like, uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Because religions are not taxed. So it becomes a business. Okay, guys? That was my...
Yeah.
I don't know. That was my theory, but I'm not sure. But I think so. I mean, does it make sense any other way? All right, do you want to read any more of this? Is there more to read about this?
Yeah. They stole the wines. So, let's see what Mama says. She said, how come Kimmel said days before Melania is going to be the shining widow? So this is how you know it's staged. Either that or they're calling for the murder of these people. So then they were hiding under the tables before the shooting started. There was one reporter that said, I hope that the red monster is gone by the time I get out from under the table. Yeah. Jay said they paid $300 each for the food and wine. They did not steal it. I don't know. Yeah, but why would you, in a shooting, why would you be worried about getting the wine and the food if there's somebody fucking shooting you, trying to kill you?
It's so effing obviously fake. And I don't understand how people buy this. And Erica Kirk with her stance and her crying. Say the fuck up. Why aren't people thinking like regular people? Why are they buying into this movie? I don't understand. Of course not you guys. I say it all the time. You guys that watch and participate in the chat and the group. Y'all know. But this is ridiculous already. Seriously? Like, they still believe Charlie Kirk, his neck bone could stop a bullet like that. And I know nothing about guns, but Joe researched it. Joe knows a little more about guns. Made no sense, did it, Joe? I listened to 5 or 10 different fucking videos of experts that you could tell they had hundreds of fucking rifles and guns around them. Like, I wouldn't know.
There would have been more blood spatter for sure, bigger and bigger too. But I wanted to call out this thing right here because this is part of it.
Highlight
this excerpt. No longer willing to permit a pedophile, rapist, and traitor to coat my hands with his crimes. I was waiting for you to read that because I knew you would, because you're horrible people. Yeah, he wrote that. That's what that killer wrote that in his manifesto.
Right.
That because he thought that what Jimmy Kimmel and all the Democrats are saying over there in California, that Trump is a pedophile and a rapist and a traitor, and he's not. Because they are.
I don't understand. I mean, I understand kids under like 30 being stupid, and I mean under 30.
Right.
But like anybody with a little bit of wisdom should not be acting this way. They should realize that what Melania said was absolutely true. You're inviting evil into the houses, into people's houses. You're putting MK Ultra into their head. This is hypnotism. This is, repetitive. It drives people crazy when you have too much repetitivism. I might be saying that wrong. Let's see. How about the press swiping the champagne and wine off the... Okay, Mama Helen said that. What was the first statute one observes as one enters Minnesota State Capitol? Baphomet? Are you serious?
Ooh.
Yes. I do have a picture of that.
That's true, Jay.
I have a picture of it. He's standing there with a spear or something. Am I correct?
Yeah, I can't remember what that weapon was called.
Well, I know weapons. I'm pretty good with. I love Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, I have pictures of that. There are more than just one. They're all over the world. Baphomet, Baal, Baal, Moloch. I hate saying all these names at once, but God be with me, or sorry, Yahweh and Yahshua be with me, because I know I'm stronger than them at least. All right, you want to share their comments? There was about 10 comments. You have to go onto our page. You want me to share it?
Yeah, you do that. Why don't you do that?
Okay. Well, you got to stop sharing.
What you want? Okay.
Then you got to stop the share.
I was leaving that up like that. I was hoping everybody was reading it slowly because we didn't have a chance to read it.
Yes.
Excuse me. So we are one nation under whom? Good question, Jay. Under who?
Why did it turn? Okay.
I'm still going to say God.
You can't say God because there's too many gods, Joe. Did you get it? There's
But
just
in
too
my
many-
mind, I feel my God is a good God.
It,
In my mind, that's
that's
what
not
I'm
your.
thinking.
Which one are you talking to?
I ain't
Remember
talking.
what Patch
I don't
says,
talk to the
speech-
evil.
Speech matters.
Right, but I don't talk to the evil.
Say God actually meant the word fuck. Would you say it as much? Now you got to realize that is what it means. It means you're not praying to the person or the being that created you. That's not its name. That's not your creator's name. Helen, am I saying this right? I wish you would come on. Helen knows. All right. Let me share. Am I sharing? No. This freaking idiot.
Yeah, that isn't it.
He's just a freaking.
That's what I don't understand is these people of color keep, and even white people, calling white people bad, and yet they're married to white people.
I know. Oh, this is the one. You gonna read the comments, Joe?
Yeah, let me read that real quick. The left is the biggest threat to America. The left calls MAGA the biggest threat to democracy, like I've been saying. But President Trump is the one who keeps facing assassination attempts. Thomas Matthew Crooks, Ryan Wesley Ralph, Cole Thomas Allen. And that Ralph, which is the old man on the left, he got sentenced to life imprisonment for
He
his
just
actions.
did, right?
Yeah. What an idiot. Taking a freaking gun to the golf course and threatening the president of the United States. Are you stupid? You're going to go to jail if you do something stupid like that. Look at this Cole. He's thrown his whole life away now. He's 31 years old. He still has 40, 50 years left. And now he's going to spend it in jail. And guess what? We have to foot the bill. That's just wrong.
The young man in the middle is 31?
Yeah, he's 31.
Does he not look like a little bit like Jimmy Fallon, guys? They're inbred motherfuckers. They're inbred. It doesn't matter their
I
color.
don't know anymore.
There's a black Clinton out there. You serious? Everybody knows it. All right, let's go on to the comments because you
I have all
guys.
this sickness.
I know. Hold
Who's
on, I
that?
gotta open them. All right, so K's first.
Kai?
It's K.
MAGA and Doge are stopping the libtard Democrats from all the fraud and outright theft of taxpayer money. Yeah, they just today, I think it was today, they raided the Leering Center. Well, you know, that's where Ilian went. You know, Ilian Omar. You know, we had. I think that was after World War XI that she went there.
World War XI classic. All right, Jay says, so we are one nation under whom? Yahweh. Yahshua.
Yeah.
Yahshua is Jesus, Yahweh is God.
Yeah.
So it'd be Yahweh. But that's got to be proven with the Q part of the Bible from Africa. I don't know as Dana is researching that. There are things I research because I find them more interesting. I find that interesting, but since Dana is doing it, by all means. He also does Tartaria. Joe has something on a big foot in Saudi Arabia. We all do our different kind of conspiracies. Of course, I keep with the politics because this is not a conspiracy. This is realism, right?
Mm-hmm.
Heavenly Father is a very beautiful answer, Joseph. Thank you. Joseph.
Yeah.
No, Chris better. We gotta have we'll remember them. We might not remember your names, but you'll start remembering your signs.
Yeah.
I like J for Joseph because our Joe has rags because he used to be a clown. RAGGS. So we use the letter R, rags, when I talk to Joe. All right, please continue. We'll go over ASAP.
All right, Jay says in the comments, perhaps it is time to water the tree of liberty, of which Thomas Jefferson so eloquently wrote.
Where do you see that?
It's right under Kai.
Oh, I'm looking at. Okay, go on.
Ben Taylor says we live in a republic, dumbasses, not a democracy.
Right.
You are absolutely right.
We are democratic in the way that we vote and in
Correct.
the way that we sit with our peers on jury.
Correct.
But the thing is, we should not have these kind of. We don't need Congress. We don't need
Right.
judges. We don't even barely need lawyers. We should all be trained. And by the time we're in 23, 25, maybe 26, because that's when the adult brain comes into play. Oh my God, I gotta start adulting. That's when perhaps we should all be jury to one major case. Because, I mean, small cases are one thing, the guy peed on my car or something is not the same as, a mass shooting. A mass shooting, or something that we've been witnessing, and I'm telling you, they're making us practice. I'm sorry, Joe, I know you want to continue. But
No, that's okay. No, go on.
Making us practice by showing us these videos and having us see, no. You can tell that she started up the car, Renee, good, right? Remember that? And tried to hit the guy. So who is it up to when we have video like this? Now, who is it up to when we have video, them getting Vance out first before Trump, and it all looking staged? Who is it up to? It's up to the people. We, the
That's right.
people. All right, continue.
We got to fix this. Okay.
Hell yeah. It's free booze day, by the way.
Is that Walla Crash? Says the largest single atrocity this great constitutional republic of ours faces today is the new corrupt, evil, liberal, socialist, communist, immoral Democrat Party, period. Such as one man named Mam Danny.
Yes. Nice example. Garrett.
He says, you don't actually believe that the sexually confused little pimple-faced nerd actually did it, do you?
And what was my answer, Joe? I'm not going to show it to you. I'm not going to show it to you. What do you think my answer was? Did I think that little twerp? No!
No.
Abso-fucking-lutely not! None of them did
Oh,
it.
no.
It's fucking fake.
No, I don't. No.
Joe, I don't know where you're...
No.
Okay,
And I don't think you did. No.
No.
My mind got confused.
Yeah, that's all right. Your mind got confused. I was looking at my phone to look at this. I don't know what I was doing. Yeah. So go, Rick Lamb.
All right. Rick Lamb says, it is apparent that liberals have been brainwashed almost since birth, and they pass the curse to their children. I have grandchildren. The oldest and I are very close. The other day we were eating at KFC talking about Jesus, and out of nowhere she blurted out, I hate Trump. She said, I don't know why, I just do. She's 6 years old and has already been taught to hate without cause or provocation. That's you, Alk blind trained hatred. Yeah, that's what they do. They keep talking about it, and little kids, man, they pick up shit, man. They're sponges.
He makes a great point, and
He
that's
does.
what Melania
He does.
basically said. Rick always has good points, and he's
Yeah.
I would say very religious. So, well, yeah, I mean, he did say about Jesus, right?
Mm.
Yeah. You see,
Yep.
like, where does that come from? From Jesus to I hate Trump. All right.
Yeah, exactly, right?
That's terrible.
Jesus is supposed to be about love and friendliness and
Is
acceptance.
exactly what Trump
They're
does,
not.
except when the going
Yeah.
gets rough.
You know,
All right,
Trump
let's-
accepts them even when I feel he shouldn't, but he still does.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't know. Well,
think they're
Carlotta
doing what
says
they
they
have
will
to do.
never see the truth until Jesus comes. That's what I believe too, unfortunately.
That's not unfortunate. Fuck them.
Yeah, well,
Enclave.
he said you should add the other biggest threats to America: transgender school shooters.
That is extremely true. And the
Totally.
greatest thing is the fad is leaving. I remember reading, and this is months ago, that even transgender and gay relationships were going down 21%. And that's fucking getting to normality again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was a fad, and they were trying to push it at the end because that's what would have happened. Because guess why? Their whole Satanist regime comes from praying to Moloch, who is half female, half male, and half fucking goat.
Yeah, it's just
Bestiality is their best friend, apparently. 666,
Yeah, no thanks.
sluts, and whatever else.
no
And
thank you.
Texas
Says-
I hope he's in the chat, Texas.
So retardy Oswald, Special Ed Sherman, and Gimply Hinckley tried. Damn, the deep state used to be good at this kind of stuff. Yeah, but now they're busted, so they can't do shit without us knowing what they're doing. Right?
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. So
Hey, Jay said
Retardy
you just
Oswald.
described libertarianism.
Yeah, I know. I'm not. Yeah, yeah, and no. No. I have my own concepts for. I wouldn't call it libertarianism. It's just. It is what it's supposed to be. That is how it's supposed to be. They took over and rewrote many of our amendments. Many of them are redundant. I mean, for example, I am a white woman. My neighbor's a black man. We're both American born. It does not fucking matter.
That's right.
It
Doesn't.
does not matter. We're both constitutionally protected.
That's
So
right.
why is there anything with affirmative action?
Agreed.
Do you understand? That's the redundancy
Mhm.
that is the that they did. And I just don't like the. I will have to go into that next time. That's a lot. And I'm very peculiar with words, as if you didn't realize. I mean, guys, that's Kimmel, and that's Oprah, and that's a margarita pizza. If you're not from Brooklyn, that is what we call a margarita pizza. I'm not sure if it's famous anywhere else but Chicago and a few other places.
Why do you call it a margarita pizza?
Because the guy that made it probably put margarita in his sauce. I don't fucking know.
Oh, okay.
That's how they do it. It's a lot of it's a very good sauce. It's usually has basil in it, and it's like a little spicier, and then there's glops of cheese. Do they put ricotta on it, Mama? I don't remember. But I mean, come on. We know she's a he. First of all, that's a dude, guys. Oprah, like Cher. Now I have an alto voice. I do. But I can promise you my boobs are real.
Mhm.
And they're free. My boobs are free. Okay. Free boob joke today. Well, I'm wearing a sweatshirt. Okay, everybody
Oh,
look.
I wish I could see that. God,
Well, she would look a lot older, don't you think?
I know. Yeah. Well,
And she's a lot fatter, and her hair is a lot
yeah.
grayer.
But
And
I still want to see it.
there it
I want to
is.
see her.
If anybody wants to read it, Nick Shirley got the truth from Malia.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is a
There they are. Look, friends. This guy was paid by the Democrats.
It's a
I know
fake
it's.
picture.
I know it's fake.
Fake
I know
picture.
it's Photoshop.
But read
Look at
what
the
he
hand
said.
that's gripping him. Yeah.
Read what he said, Joe. What Obama
Although
said.
we don't yet have the details about the motives behind last night's shooting at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, it's incumbent upon us all to reject the idea that violence has any place in our democracy. It's also a sobering reminder of the courage and sacrifice that U.S. Secret Service agents show every day. I'm grateful to them and thankful that the agent who was shot is going to be okay. Me, personally, you guys, I have a freaking problem with law enforcement. There's something wrong there, man. And I don't know if I know it's in the upper ranks, like the administration. They're bad. But I don't know how it bleeds into the guys that are actually going out and doing the work, because they go out and they do all this work and they arrest these bad people, then they take them back to these judges, and the judges just let them frickin' go.
The fact that
And so it's just a round robin, and nobody gets any justice. Well, the people don't.
Barack, he didn't say anything about Trump. He didn't say anything
Nope.
bad about the Secret
Nope.
Service.
No.
He's complimenting them. Do you
Yeah.
guys get this? I don't know if you were saying that, Joe.
Why?
I was answering Jay, but I'll read it, Jay. I will. After I read my Shakespeare and Adams. Oh my God, I'm behind, but it's so good. It really is good. Shakespeare. Oh my God. I want to say he was William Wallace, guys. I don't think Shakespeare's real. Well, everybody had pen names, right? So Shakespeare really wasn't. He might not have been.
Well, they've lied to us for millennia.
Yeah, but you have to understand who William Wallace. Okay, we'll go over that. I see how my brain goes back and forth. Pizza needs jalapenos, pineapple, venison sausage, and ham.
We like
No
green
venison.
chili
Venison
here.
is deer, my friends. I do not eat deer.
We,
I never.
yeah, our green chili is spelled Chile. Green chili.
Oh my God. See, Jay, I had that idea back in college. And actually it was a history class. It wasn't even a political science class, but my history teacher, he loved me. I compared, and my boyfriend at the time did it too, in a way. His was earlier and different, but I was comparing Star Trek Next Generation to what life should really be. And obviously it's a bit on bigger scales when you're thinking about Star Trek, but I mean, Utopia would be great, wouldn't it? Utopia would be just fine. Guys, I don't trust Laura Loomer. Where is this? I just don't like her. I always thought she was one of them. This came out. This is Roger Stone. One of the old posts, right, Joe? Was that it?
Mm-hmm.
It was like an old post that somebody recently found and reposted. Do I know if it's true? That is the information that we found. That is what Google says. Mama Helen assures me that she's a man. It's a man. I could absolutely see it. Look at that jawline. And that's probably why they show it that way. And I could absolutely see any bitch calling somebody else a Jezebel sucking dick to get on a plane with Trump. Okay?
I can actually believe that it happened.
Of course. I could have gone that way, Joe.
Yeah.
I was 23, 24. I was hot. The guy wanted me as chief of staff. What do you think he wanted me to do? Just be smart and adequate at the job? I never trusted her. I don't like how she handles situations. I think her information is worthless. Or it's worthless. And I know I have friends that follow her, and I just hope that they realize that they're doing wrong.
Right.
Because she is probably one of them. I have a picture of her in a bloodbath. I don't know if it was faked. I should look and see. I really don't know if it was faked. It doesn't matter because this was on, what was it, Telegram or Telegraph? What's wrong with my... So I don't know. But a lot of information came out on there. Oh yeah, it was Melania's birthday too. Happy birthday, Melania. All right, why don't you get to your...
Hold
That's
on.
done with the comments. We're done.
Chris says that sounds good about the pizza. And then he says deers are delicious.
Well, I never ate deer. No.
No, they are.
My family
Mom.
you wouldn't believe what they would eat, like some of my family, but I don't.
No.
And now I'm a vegetarian, so it doesn't
Nice.
matter. I'm not like a vegan or anything, but I do eat just like fruit and cheese, and I don't know how I didn't disappear by now. I stopped my chocolate, so, and I did. I lost another 3 pounds. I stopped chocolate for 2 weeks, and I lost like 3 pounds. Another 3
Jay says the last comment is from Jay. He said, Joe, try the green chili cheeseburger in Acoma at the Sky City Casino. I actually have,
You've been there?
but I like the Laguna burger too. That's pretty darn good. The Indians cook very good food. They really do.
Oh no, I believe that.
I have tried them. They're great.
There's
They're
no such
fresh
thing
meat.
as deers, Chris. It's deer. Deer is plural. My father would be like... I'm just
How do you know where
messing.
that's at, Jay? I've been to
Exit
Sky City. There's
110
also
on
a
I-40.
yeah. There's also that's right before Grants. There's a I think. Wait a minute. Is that the Sky? Yeah. There was a rest area there too, for years.
Oh. Why don't you get on with your footprint thingy?
Okay. So a long time ago, me and my dad we were trying to figure out where the Garden of Eden was. So we searched. We were just just doing which is something me and my dad would do. We would search through the Bible and search through passages and this and that and the other, and we actually figured that there was no place that it could be except for Saudi Arabia. Right smack dab in the middle is where we figured it was. So I thought that was, I just thought about that forever and ever and ever. And then we had let me show you.
I don't believe
this.
that. I don't believe it's in Saudi.
So in Saudi Arabia, deep in the Negev Desert, they found footprints and animal prints 115,000 to 120,000 years ago. Animals and men were walking through this valley. It's in the middle of the desert, right? Right in the middle of the desert. This place right here, the Trace. So it was a high traffic area in the Arabian Peninsula over 100,000 years ago. So those are the footprints that they found.
What? Get real.
And those look like human footprints. They're in rock. That's in rock. But
Well, yeah,
they
they
also
have to-
found, they also found this in the rock, in the mud, in the rock, in the sediment. It was completely preserved.
This
Can't remember.
creature? How big was it?
Yeah, it's huge. See how big they are?
By
They're
the foot.
yeah. It was completely armored, which means all its skin was intact. It was just in the mud. But isn't that cool? There's a skeleton of one of them.
I told you to put pictures in folders, Joe.
I know you did.
Because they're so small.
So where is it at? This is where it's at, right here.
Al Nafu? Al
Yeah.
Nafud. Oh my God, Joe, the
Food.
U with the breeve on top of it. Almost.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that weird?
Oh, that's the long one.
That's the
You said
long
that
one,
was the
makes it long.
one, so it makes the U
Feud.
sound longer.
Feud. Yeah, so not feud.
Nafud.
Right. So this is where we thought, me and my dad thought that the Garden of Eden was right here. Because that's where they were walking. Yeah, they were walking all around here. I've been through here.
So, I think most conspiracists believe that the Garden of Eden is in Antarctica. And, wait, stop it. And I think that is where my assumption that they froze our good water comes from.
That's what the desert looks like now.
Oh, that's gorgeous. That's where they found it? That gold?
Well, that's part of it. That's not necessarily it,
Where it
but it's
was,
part
but-
of it. See?
Yeah.
Here's some other pictures of what the desert over there looks like. See, they have these things up in there
look at
too.
can you click that? What?
This?
Like what were people doing out there and with these etchings in the, what? I want to see the one on the left side. The one on the left. Yeah, that one. The one on the left
one?
of that. Yes. That doesn't fucking open up. I hate this.
I know.
Don't worry about it. Get off.
There you go.
Can't,
You can't make it bigger there.
yeah, you can.
But it's supposedly the water hits the mud and it coagulates and then it dries. More water hits and it dries again and it makes it rot.
Yeah, but don't you see the two figures fighting?
Where? Oh, right down here? Yeah.
No, the rocks.
Oh, the rocks.
Didn't you see? I mean, that's an odd shape. Come on.
Go ahead.
Didn't you see my sad rock thing?
Yeah.
It doesn't make
Yeah.
sense. Oh, I'm so sorry. My kitten's sleeping on me.
Gary?
Yes.
Gary?
So
And
they
more.
found, how old are these feet? 100,000 plus?
120,000 years ago, they were walking through here. So what they found in this area were actual about 7 footprints that look like this.
7
Okay, they were
footprints.
walking. Yeah, along with the animals,
Yeah,
the prehistoric animals,
that's odd.
along with this.
So they all went down at once.
And they found these too.
Okay, so the blue is fake. I don't know why they did that. I guess they're
The white is
showing you
not
what it is.
black.
Right, the white is. Oh, right, they're drawing in what it should look like, okay?
Right.
With the blue.
See the white over here?
So some of it is.
They're showing you what it actually is.
That's crazy.
Because in some places they even
Well, it
have
looks like
these.
camels.
Yeah, these do. Yeah,
And did they say how old these were?
they didn't. I just thought that was kind of cool.
And that
Here's
one
the-
looks like a deer.
Yeah, and here's the
That's another-
footprints. Here's some more. There, you see how that's definitely rock. But they did say that they're not Homo neanderthalis. They are definitely Homo sapiens. So there you go.
That's crazy.
Isn't that
So
pretty
we
cool?
have been around for that long.
Been around. I think we've been around a lot longer than what they said. And like I said, the Bible. There's something wrong with the Bible. The beginning of the Bible. And I've always thought that. Yes, I believe in a lot of the writings in the Bible, but I have never ever believed in Adam and Eve. And I'm so sorry, but I do not believe in Adam and Eve.
Now
That's
it
just
is.
me. Ankylosaurus. No, that's not who it was. Let me tell you who it was.
Well, yeah, I think Adam and Eve must have existed, but it's just not what we know of.
Thank you for dinner.
I meant to say, now I understand why you're awake, because you're from Utah,
It's not.
Jay. Biblical description of Eden would place it in Iraq.
Well,
Fertile Crescent, Three River intersection. I am bad with geography.
Yeah. No, there you go.
But I tend to think you know what? They had to hide it. Why not hide it in the middle of Iraq, in the middle of Saudi Arabia, in the middle of the Antarctic? We'll find out eventually. I think we already know. Drips and drabs of Tesla's information is coming out too. This is going to be the last bit, guys. Mormonicism teaches Eden is in Missouri. Vatican says Iraq.
There's
Islam
Iraq.
says is Mecca. Sumerians say in Iran. Yeah, see, I kind of follow the Sumerians' beliefs a little bit more. Gilgamesh. Yeah, I know of the Epic of Gilgamesh. Yes.
I actually do. Yeah,
With the
I've heard of
monster
that.
and the two people, I guess they didn't speak the same language.
Gilgamesh was wasn't he he was like a king that was like strong and mean, and I'm pretty sure that's who Gilgamesh was.
No, you know what? I only remember it from
I have to
Star
look
Trek,
him
believe
up
it or
again.
not. Picard had a.
Hmm.
He was telling the story of Gilgamesh when the two people were trapped on the island, and there was a beast, a beast that would eat them both. So they had to become friends in order to fight against the beast. It's something like that. I learned a lot from shit I used to watch. You don't learn shit from what you watch now. Just saying.
I wonder if Gilgamesh was a giant.
King. He was a king. Gilgamesh
I know he was a king. I know he was a king, but was he a giant king?
They fought a giant beast. Alright, so here's my Prince stuff I wanted to share. Because I don't know why. I find this all very interesting.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, Prince, but before you did this, I had already been signing my name as a ladybug because I hated painting my name. So I was already a symbol before you. Sorry. Isn't that how it always happens, Joe? They get it before us, right?
Hmm.
Now, I don't mean it's not a big deal that I'm bringing this up, but it's supposed to be male and female together, I suppose. I don't know what this big trumpet thing is, but it does look like a trumpet.
Music? Maybe music?
It could be. The only reason I wanted to bring it up, yeah, you see there's the female and the male kind of both there. Is it a sign that's what they wanted us to do? Because I do believe Prince is alive. A lot of conspiracists do believe Prince is still alive. Just like Robin Williams and a few others. Some did not make it. Now, the only other thing that I wanted to mention about this, it's just odd. It's something to look at. I mean, there's all these... Oh, you see, he had it appear in Purple Rain, so excuse me, yours is older. But he's got me. This looks like a hammer, and this looks like a sickle.
It does.
I know, right? And I don't know what this is, like a flower and a vagina and a womb. Remember, the matrix is the womb. That's what matrix means in Latin, womb. Meaning something natural had to create it. Something natural. Imagine we're in a natural matrix of some sort. That's crazy. And what if that matrix is being controlled by evil? I know.
Right.
I know. Well, they were saying how they want to put us under people that need to be incarcerated. They can do so in like 4 months instead of 4 years. You know, they'll do it electronically. And this has been done in like Total Recall, some of the older movies. It was done in Star Trek Deep Space Nine. They did it where the chief he lived his whole life in prison, begging for food, disgusting, rotten shit, and he wakes up and he's only like 30 seconds older or 30 minutes older or something. So if they have these things in their heads to do, and I know it's scary. Joseph Rogers even said it. He was like, you know, fucking around with machinery and technology, it's devil. I agree. I agree. But I mean, to be honest with you, if it works and if the people think they want to try it, instead of doing 40 years, doing 4 years, let them be the test rats. I mean, honestly, I would probably do that. I'd be like, go ahead, put whatever you want in my head. My head's already nuts. All right, getting back to Prince, but that's in the post too, guys. If you ever want to read that, it's pretty interesting. I don't know. I'm kind of on Joseph's side with that, with the machinery and technology in us, but then I think of Wounded Warriors, and they put chips everywhere, and so you can move your arms and those legs that aren't really there. I mean, it's all ghost powered by the brain. And Steve Hawkins, like, I don't know. That's a bad example. We have better technology now. We have technology that they probably wouldn't even let Steve Hawkins have. Oh, he's better like that. Because they're assholes. They're Satanists, right? So the only other thing I want to mention about this odd Prince sign is that it does look a lot like the Egyptian Ankh again.
It does. Right, it does.
So we go from female to male, which is we know that they want us to be, or they wanted us to be bisexual, or gay, or transvestites, or whatever else, right? I mean, unisex bathrooms started with Obama. Then, under Obamacare, the children, even if they were under 16, were allowed to get medication. I don't know if you guys know that. Under Obamacare, children were allowed to get prescription of medication to change their genders. A friend of mine told me that his son did this. Or, it could have been his daughter. I don't remember actually thinking about it. But that's what and he didn't understand how that happened. She was only like 15. I think it was a she now that I said it like that. You know, a lot of little girls that are growing up, they don't want their first period. They don't want boobies. It's a fucking natural thing. Not to everyone. A lot of girls, they want to be mamas right away. But then you have girls like me that are tomboys. I screamed. I was like, no way am I dealing with this. Are you serious? I was a gymnast. I was a strong little girl. I wanted to play softball and soccer. Thank God I didn't rip my boobs off. A lot of these kids, they regret what they did. A lot of them. It doesn't work unless you're a Satanist. So yeah, this looks a bit like the Ankh, which I do believe is electricity. It's our energy that we're missing. That Tesla has and will give back to us. See, there's my cannibal thing. I thought I had something else. Where would... Oh, no. This I gotta get rid of.
Yeah, but that guy, I'm sorry, he's an idiot. I don't like that dude. Ever since the first time I heard him talk, he rubbed me wrong. I just don't understand why people
I never
listen.
liked him. And I went to one of his parties, I think. I was at one of his parties. I don't know if he was there or not. I think he was. But I didn't see him. God, he's just awful. I gotta get rid of that. I don't know why that's there. Alright, let's see what Jay says and let's say goodbye. I am done. You want to read what Jay says?
Hold on. Let me get in there.
Why are you not in there?
He says, the Epic of Gilgamesh predates Torah and Egyptian hieroglyphs by 5,000 years. That is true. It does.
How do you know?
Because there's hieroglyphs all over the place that do that. And not only do these hieroglyphs predate all that stuff, they even say about
he's saying the story of Gilgamesh is older.
Yeah, it's older than the Torah and the Egyptian hieroglyphs. I know. Supposedly, this Gilgamesh was supposed to be the first king, and he was a king for freaking years and years and years.
Yeah, he outlived. Yeah,
and he was, like I said, he was mean and everything else. He outlived everybody. And he was against who did Jay say? He fought the Anunnaki.
But then that's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
I
if he
don't
fought
know.
the Anunnaki, that would be good because the
Right.
Anunnaki were our captors. See, I know parts of those stories too. I haven't put them all together yet.
Right.
That's why, Jay, believe me, when you tell me stuff, I take it into heart. Some things I won't bother with. Don't get upset. It's not my cup of tea, or I have other things to do. But that, yeah, Joe and I will do research together on that because we'll both like it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna look up the
And anybody
Gilgamesh.
else that wants to come into Zoom and chit chat and do, you can have your joints, you can have your drinks, you can have your coffee.
Whatever you want. Who
We
cares?
don't care. We have seen
Hmm.
and heard it all,
Just
haven't
not
we?
nakedness. Be naked.
We just want you to wear a shirt. Regardless if
Yeah.
you're a man with a
Please.
hot body, please wear a shirt.
Just wear a shirt.
Wait a second. Wait, what am I talking about? I had to take a picture of myself the other day and show this one woman. I'm like, she was like, "Oh, you're so ugly," or "I bet you're so ugly," or something. I'm
Our
like,
woman's ugly.
well, I don't know. I don't care. I was like, what? I'm like, no offense, but I'm fucking 50. I'll be 50 in October. I fucking look damn fucking good. Are you kidding? I met girls 10 years ago. Well, I never had kids but I have anxiety, severe stress. But, you got to take care of yourself. You got to take your multivitamins. Zinc is very important. Potassium, iron, vitamin C, and your blueberries for antioxidants. Very important. Okay, the Torah and the... See, but now they're saying that how old is it? You know the century?
No, I
Jay?
don't.
Not you. I'm asking Jay.
Oh, Jay.
Because now they're saying the English pyramids are older, the Egyptian etchings, and yeah,
Yeah.
things
All these
don't
lies
make
that they told
sense.
us. Nothing does.
It
The
just
thing
doesn't.
that doesn't make sense to me is the pyramids out in the middle of that fucking sand. All those big ass fucking rocks were put there. How did they get in there? Don't sit there and tell me they floated them down the fucking river. There would be some of those blocks in the river. So there's no way. Sorry, guys.
Nonsense.
I'm not believing it.
Nonsense. Just like going to fucking space.
Yep.
What do you think, Jay? Did we go to the moon? He's a smart guy. Did we go to the moon? Not the first time. Absolutely, absolutely not the first time. No.
No.
Never. Nowhere in hell. You have to be dumb as shit. The second time looked like a fucking scripted movie too. It just did. It did, because NASA used to steal billions and billions and billions of dollars from us. Eventually it's going to come out, maybe not next year or the year after, but it's going to come out that they never actually went to the moon. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Cat's in the bag.
Well, we have too much evidence that they didn't go.
Yeah. Yeah. That's, well, there's just, it's trickery. It's all mind games, and they're doing it for a reason. That's the only thing. You gotta think, like, let them fuck around with everybody that needs to be fucked around with. We're out here. We're the salt looking in on the sugar being fucked up with fucking lemon juice or whatever. I don't know where that came from, but I'm just looking through my notes, seeing it. There's a couple other things I want to go over. Mona Lisa, remember we were talking about that, but not right now. We still have to do the meme. It's going to be this month, where there's going to be a prize at the end of the month for whoever has like the most funniest or most interesting comment will win a prize. It will be from the Trump store, so it won't be cheap.
And we'll let you know the details.
And Jay and a couple others are going to help with the voices and such. So Jay, either this is all up to you. You can either Zoom with us. We're easy to get along with, I assure you. Well, he's an asshole. No, I'm kidding. You can email us. If you have brainstorms, ideas, we're open. It's so fresh right now, But if you saw the AOC Lost in Space one, we just had, and now obviously I could do better because it's AI. That was what was I using? Clipchamp.
That was just, we were having fun doing that shit. That was cool. That was
That's the
fun.
thing. We just all have, and then we all get a giggle after watching it, and it's only like a couple of minutes long. So like your voice, a picture that might give you an idea. What I can do is animate pictures, or I could tweak pictures, right? I'm pretty useful with doing that kind of stuff. So, or videos, or anything that comes to mind. So, either that, the Ladybug Collective, I almost always forget, the Ladybug Collective at gmail.com. And that way you can do that, or we could get you into Zoom through the email. Like, we'll contact you that way. Because we don't give our number out to just anybody. But you, Chris, any of you guys, definitely. Joseph, you're more than welcome. You said one day you'll try it.
Yeah, why not? What the heck?
Lori, I don't know. There's a few of you. Helen stops in every once in a while. So, there's one other thing I wanted to say. I want you guys to understand, maybe not you particular, the people in the audience, because you're way too smart, but others that might watch this later on. Because she'll might.
Yeah.
He's taking a bath the back of me. I'm scared. All right. This is not easy for anybody. I mean, this is the most horrific thing. And I've been doing it for 30 freaking odd years. And I'm still scared. This is why I help people with what I can. And, I take the names and I take the call. I take the bullshit. But I think we just have to. Right when she does. Right when she does. No, he's too busy. Fat Garfield. And you look like Garfield. He's Garfield. Are you laughing at me? Cats like it. I just wanted to let you guys know that you're not alone. Like, if you actually think about it and think about the Matrix, think about that there might be aliens, there might be evil Vril, there might be, Jesus might actually not be the right word, and Yahshua is the right word, and he may be coming back to Earth. I mean, this is all fucking scary.
Yeah, it
So
is.
you're not alone. Even as conspiracists are scared, even though we're more used to it, we're still scared shitless. I am.
Yeah.
I am. I'm scared for people I know, friends, family, loved ones that are going to live on past me. Right, Rags?
That's right.
Okay. I think we're done. You done? Do you have a joke?
There's a couple more comments. Mama Helen said that was an April Fool's joke that we paid for when we were talking about the
NASA.
pyramids.
NASA went
Yeah,
up on April
NASA.
1st.
Yeah.
Which I asked someone if it was Christ's real birthday. Because they may have hid Christ's real birthday
Right.
on April 1st. Doesn't it make sense? If Satanists wanted to make fun of Christ, that would do it. Can you imagine? I'm not positive, but I mean, we all know he was born in the spring. Conspiracists do. I believe that totally. It makes sense.
Yeah.
He came with God in nature or whatever. Yahweh in nature. Anything else?
Yeah. Jay said that they made the rocks, the blocks in Egypt by water glasses and an alchemic mixture of lye, water, sand, and vinegar. Okay. Maybe they can. Maybe that's what they can. Well, hold on. Maybe you can make a rock with that. Maybe you can. However, the lye and the vinegar, where did they get that from? And how they would have had to have so much of it. There would have been some kind of like containers left over that it actually carried that had that stuff in it, right?
They have a condiment that survived ancient Egypt. It's over 3,000 years old. It's, I guess that wouldn't be ancient Egypt, but that's what they said. It was over 3,000 years old, and it was a jar of honey, and it survived. It's good. Can you fucking imagine? So they also found a battery, an Egyptian battery.
Battery?
How was that possible? The thing is, lots of
I
those
need
bricks
to
are made of
see that.
limestone too, which is they're like half the size of a house.
Right.
There's no
And
I
way
don't care.
more than a house.
How would they make that? And you coming from Utah, Jay, look at those bricks that we showed. I don't know if you've seen them. Where is that? Where is it?
Yeah, southern Utah.
With those bricks laying there, how did that happen? Somebody made it, but you have to have somebody with the
They're perfectly
enormous
cut.
hand. You have to have the Jolly Green Giant man singing peace songs.
I'm just not going to believe that.
Like, no, absolutely not.
I don't
It
think
was
we made
not
it.
human
I don't think
ingenuity.
we made it.
Never. And the Anunnaki were bigger, and the Anunnaki had more power. The one thing that they didn't have was gold. That's
Right.
why they made us slaves, to dig out gold from the caves. And that's why they hit Africa. That's why England controlled Africa and the African mines and South African mines. I mean, it just falls into place. What were you saying? Is there another comment?
Yeah, Jay said that lye is from wood ash. But then they had to get
Yeah,
vinegar.
they had a lot of wood in fucking
There's
around
no
that
wood in the
fucking
desert, my
sand.
friend. Unless there was wood back, there was what jungles back there in that area, but I don't think there was. So
It's an impossibility. There's no way
Yeah.
any 5,000 men dragging one 4-ton stone. There's no way in hell that you can set men up correctly to do this.
there isn't.
There's not enough room.
Not through sand. Not through sand.
No. It just doesn't make sense.
So,
Not through the water,
hey,
not
man.
through sand, not through any of it. I don't.
Have you heard the rumor about butter? Oh, never mind. I shouldn't be spreading it.
Oh. Is that
That
it?
was funny.
Are we done?
Yeah, that's all I have for tonight, guys. I'm sorry.
Okay, guys. Was fun.
Have
I
a
hope
great evening.
we learned something. I learned a lot from you. Jay. Chris, thanks for stopping.
Give us a
in.
like and a share,
Evelyn,
please.
Helen, Joseph. What did you say?
I said, give us a like and a share, please.
And
Thank
give him
you.
a blowjob for me. It's George Carlin. Give him a blowjob. Yeah. Well, the more likes that you give out, the more people come and watch us. I want us to be a little family. We need to wake others up. I don't care if you go to any other conspiracist, as long as you have an origin, or you guys are probably all good yourselves that you could just. I mean, Jay, you're fucking fantastic. Helen knows her shit. But I'm glad you're here. So
Everybody.
and try to
Sorry.
like if you could get others to
Everybody.
come, that would be great. I don't know. I don't know because it
Talk
has
and
to
rap
be.
and have a good
gotta
time.
It's not just that, it's got to be told. The story needs to end. And it's not going to end until everybody fucking is ready for it, or at least, a certain percentage of the world is ready for this. Are you ready for this? Okay. Sorry. Yeah, wine. That's funny too. They had wine in Mesopotamia and wine, right? They had wine in the Greeks and the wine. How? Like, where the fuck did they get? How did fucking grapes grow over there, anywhere over there? How did they have trade? Are you serious? What did they walk 500 million miles in the desert to get
I don't know,
grapes from
but
somewhere
grapes-
else? I just don't
Grapes
buy that.
grow here. Grapes
I
grow
think
here
it's-
in the sand here, so I don't know.
Do they?
Yeah, they
Can
do.
you use them for wine?
Yes,
Are there
they do. There's quite a few wineries around here. And they grow,
Don't they
and
have to
there's
grow up? Well, I guess with proper care. But did they have that proper care then?
yeah.
Do we have any hints of wineries or? It just doesn't.
We have a big one here that's called Gruet. I know you've heard of it. Gruet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They're here.
Yes.
That's where that one comes from. It's here.
I'm not denying that they can't do it these days. But back then,
Yeah.
what did they do? Wash off their feet of the sand? I just
Well,
don't believe. I think it was put in the Bible.
But it's, it's really odd that we knew how to grow things forever. We've always known how to grow things since way back when, right? Because we've had wine and beer, and that's from grown food.
Beer wasn't made until later on.
But
Fermented
wine
beers.
was.
Wine is old. I don't buy it. I'm sorry, I don't buy it. I don't know.
Maybe,
There's something
maybe
wrong
not.
with that.
Who knows?
I think they're like, oh yeah, drink the blood of Christ and whatever. What? What?
Christ, meaning
I don't
Christ
wanna drink
is
his
in
blood.
everything.
I'll pray to
Christ is in everything, like the blood of the earth. The earth is blood. The grapes are the blood of the earth, which he's part of the earth. So that's what it means.
I'm not buying it.
That's what it
Sorry.
means. I know. I know you don't buy it. That's okay. You don't have to.
Egypt deserts are only 2,000 years old. Right. I understand what you see here today. Right. It would have been lush back then. Yeah. I understand that too. In fact,
Maybe.
they say, no, he's right. That's why I keep asking, where did the desert come from? And what happened is they cut down those giant, enormous trees that became buttes. This is my suspicion, right? That they cut down the giant trees and they didn't have the protection of the lower plants. Those bigger trees needed that much more energy from the sun or whatever, photosynthesis and water, rain, whatever, and they took the majority of it. But now there's no shielding, there's no shading for those lower plants. They would have disappeared. Burned away. I definitely believe that, because there is conspiracists that believe that our trees are not really trees, but they're plants, and that trees that were actually buttes were the real trees. Do you understand what I'm saying? Did I make sense there? That our trees are actually giant plants. Maybe not the redwoods, maybe not certain trees. I don't know. But
those redwoods are huge. So those are the second largest
like
trees.
The live oaks are huge too. So I'm not sure how it goes, but
right.
That is a conspiracy belief. I just throw it all out there. Alexandria was lush and green. Yes, I know, and that's where I believe the books are there. The library. I believe a lot of secrets are in Alexandria.
All right.
So if they were still, if there was river and there was lush greenery, I still don't believe that they built those pyramids.
I don't either. You're not going to get me to do
If we had giant trees, then we had giants. And giants like to play with little Lego pieces. I can't fathom why else they would do it. All trees are plants. Well, yeah, I know, but I think that the buttes, I don't even know. I don't know how they would define it. I don't know what they say it is. Maybe they're more living. They were living. They were like alive. Like Ents. Was it Ents in the Lord of the Rings?
I can't remember.
The walking trees.
And yeah,
Tolkien? I'm telling you, he knew something. That guy, Jules Verne's, Jonathan Swift, they all knew something. So maybe we did have walking and talking trees that they cut down during some sort of great battle or war. Maybe it was the War of the Orcs. Or the Clone Wars. You see how we can have fun with this? Alright, guys. Jay, it was a pleasure. Get in touch with us on Liberally Challenge, and we'll take it from at the liberallychallenge@gmail.com, right? And Joe and I will take care of it. If you want to come on, if you want to talk, if you want to chit chat, whatever the fuck you want to do. If you're in Messenger, we have Messenger. I don't know, how else do we contact each other? Usually Zoom. We're just like family. Like, you're gonna Zoom right now.
Any way you want.
All right. You done with the
Bye,
jokes?
guys. Have a good evening.
Good. Lots of fun. Very interesting topics. Thank you for participating.
Thank you, everybody.
Always love that. Take care.
We do.
Winchester says bye.
Turn off the echo.